Hello. Ensure that that doesn't run out. Just share on our group. Share. Is there anyone in there? Right, share to. Arches. There you go. I can't spell we. 2 letters. There we go. That's it. Share to the group. We shall see how it goes. Hello. Hi, Sue. Hi, Lizzie. I'm going to be playing with some hearty clay today, I think. Showing different ways how to use it. So I got loads in. How we can do it on bottles and plastic, in moulds, not in moulds. We shall play. So I did this, oh gosh, I think it was for Azuri. I think it was for his, before I was on the design team, it was the Azuri challenge. So this is crushed velvet. And all the rest, the whole bottle is an Old Bailey's bottle. All the rest was with hearty clay. And you can hear it's gone quite hard. Shrunk a bit in places, and even the top. I don't know if you can see the pattern so well, but I impressed the mould onto the bottle. I think it was a texture sheet. Yeah, it came out. I like it. There's still stuff in the bottle. It's probably been there years. Probably about 3 years. I dread to think what it's like inside. But that's fine. So I also found out my my stash. Some of the moulds that we've got on the website. So this is the large back mould full of resin. I don't know if it is. Oh, thanks, Lisi. Watching football. Oh, I don't know if it's fermented now. Yes, I think it's whiskey and cream. So it's probably a bit right now. Yeah, the steampunk bag. I don't know if that will work there. This definitely would be difficult with the hearty clay because of the little notches. It's difficult to get them out. This is nice and flat. That will work fine. I think I did a clock with the numbers. So this should be nice and easy, hopefully. That'll work nice and easy. Numbers. Got the whole set of numbers. Probably see me at some point using the borders. These are the little bats. Like I said, because there's that little tinsy bit in there. And the wings. I don't know how well it will work. We shall see. If I pick them out first. Maybe not. Just fell out. Yeah, that worked. If you don't lose any of the design. What else have I got? I got the large I think this one's either aces or faces. Can't remember. Faces. Because obviously these are not aces. King and queen. What am I like? So the more you play with it, the stickier it gets. So it does get more and more harder to get out of the molds. Because these are quite bendy. Do it. You can do it. I haven't tried this one because of this. It'd be too difficult to pull that out. Same with this one, these legs, they're quite difficult to get out. Something like this will work. Because it's nice and bendy and you can get them out. The Stamperia molds are quite good for this as well, because they are quite bendy also. And let's have a look. These are quite light enough to go on the plastic bottles and things. You are home one Zuri mold. Yeah, most of mine come from being on the design team. And because Hardy Clay it's got its own glue, it should stick. But if not, you can use it the same as everything else and use the heavy body gel. This is quite good to work with on bottles. And if you're using a plastic bottle, you've also got the mirror mist from Pentart. Let's grab a bit more. There's more. These are nice and smooth around the edges, so these should work. A lot more than that, I think. Yeah, and because it's light, it should be enough to. Should be enough? No, that's not the right words again. Because it's light, you can actually put them on cards. Do it all in one, Leanne. Do it the other way. It's quite smooth. This is just going to pop out. I know it is. And just pushing it in, and if it goes over like that, just push it back in. And then once your mould is full, just pinch it off. Like that. So it's nice and flat. Oh, you get bubbles in resin, or I know there's no bubbles in this. It should have just popped out. It popped out the first time. Probably gone a bit sticky. Yeah, I can feel it. It's gone sticky. As you can see, it's lost nothing. So those that are a bit, afraid to use resin and whatever, this is quite a good alternative. Sometimes I can't be bothered with resin because it's too much fuss. As you can see, that one's well used. And so I've used mica in it, and it's to stop basically this sticking. This is a bit more complicated because it's a door knocker. It does actually allow you to lift the knocker. So this wouldn't be very good for it. I mean, you can get the pattern out. I mean, the pattern would be no problem. The issue would be for the knocker itself. See, it comes out quite detailed. So this might work as well, the mirror frames, because there isn't much in there. This one should be okay as well, because there's no sharp points where the where it can get trapped. Got the bottles. That would work really well in the bottles. And the flocking birds. Maybe not so much in the carriage, although it could. It might work in that one. So the bottles, as you can see, I've used resin on this one more than anything because this piece here, it's always difficult. This one is not too bad. It's getting a bit sticky now. I think I've used this one before with a hearty clay. And I think I've used this one with hearty clay, but not this one because of that little bridge piece. It's getting sticky now. I keep saying that it's getting sticky, but I'm not letting it dry. Just gone a little bit skewiff because it was sticky. Still comes out okay. Stamperia. Oh, not heard that. So we've got, this one's Libra, but I think I got Sagittarius there. And I think, so I'm not going to fill the whole thing, but just to show you that the very small writing should be able to still be read. Can't remember what it says. I am something, both the push and the pull. So I can read it. A fluid dance beneath. Might be my eyesight more than anything. I think if you had sort of a thicker piece, so do it a bit thicker. I've double crossed that, so a fluid dance. I can't read it. Hey, Sophie. I did squish it a bit and right. I still haven't done it right. Oh, Between Day and Night, the whisper of your favourite book. I am an exquisite vintage what. See, I can read it. It's just it was like that bit there. I didn't push hard enough, so it hasn't gone all the way in. So yes, you can. This one would be perfect on a card. Do you know, I wouldn't mind doing that. Just do. Oh, the cream paste had bubbles in it. And cream paste gets done in two layers. The first layer is like the base, and then you put a second layer on top. So it does take quite a bit. I just want to show you, you know, what it's like. Okay. A little bit flat. Alright, I'm hoping all the words will come out and not skewish the way I did it. We shall see. This one. Okay. That one popped out really well. I'm going to read it upside down, am I? So there we are. The words came out great. And if you get something like that, I don't know if you can quite see it. It's where I've crossed over. You just pop it in and do it again. It hasn't come out quite right. It's only clay after all. Put a bit more in there. They have a lot of detail, so and sometimes this clay isn't the best for it, but it does depend. Okay, try again. So I've overloaded it a bit so that it'll push into all the words. So they'll come out better. So definitely overfilled. And then I'm gonna go once through. Hopefully the words will come out better. That's when I've overfilled, and just pull it off. Push it back in if you wanted to. Alright. Please let the words come out good this time. Feels better. So I am both. I've forgotten what I said. I am both moon and the. Nope, didn't come out right that time. It's like double imaged. Maybe I'll dry it off a bit first. And if we put some mica powder in there, and the mica powder. A little mica powder here. Unbranded, of course. The words should stand out a bit then. Against the white. That's what I'm hoping. Which one? Which one? This one, the Libra. I don't know if I've got one actually. I've got Sagittarius, Leo. I might have one Libra left. I don't know. I think all the. And I got the Pisces one only because it was mine. Because I was Pisces. Right, I'm just drying this out a bit. Hoping that will help. Right, so I'm not moving it as much. I'm just pressing in. So I'm not bothered what the back is like because I'm going to mess around with it anyway. So let's see. It's already sticking. I always find that if the more you play with it, the stickier it gets. That didn't work. You can see the words better. I am both the push and the pull, and I dance between dark and light. I am the pause between, I don't know what that was. I started to squish it a bit. So anyway, it's gone a bit sticky. And I find the more you more you work with it, the more sticky it gets. So it is better to use what little bit you've got straight away. And when it gets sticky like this, flatten it out and leave it to dry a bit. Not too long, otherwise you'll find it very hard to make anything with. There you go. I'll let that dry a bit. I don't know what am I going to play with? Maybe this. So this has got a bottom on it, so we could actually stand something inside. So what am I going to stand inside? Something decorative. What about some chipboards or something? Yeah, and the heat as well, so unfortunately. So I got some spare stuff here. Not so sure any of those are any good. What else? What about one of the mushrooms I made? These were made with party clay as well, so put one of these in there just to show them off. That's two. Oh, it's not too big. Maybe. Wanted something tall. One's not finished. That's not tall enough. Do I have a cancer one? No, I haven't got a cancer one. No. I might be able to get it for you. Right, so maybe too big. We'll see. Too big. It's a shorter one. Stop it. Right, that's a size. So I'm just gonna give it a bit of still maybe too tall. Something else then. See, that's not quite tall enough. A bit boring on its own. My rose has gone a bit squished. Can't use that one either. What about a collection? It's got to be a little one here somewhere. Hello. They might be the right sizes. Bit of an escapee. Mica powders everywhere now. Right, maybe we can stick those in. I don't feel like enough height on them. This will be like earth, so we can paint it when it's dry. Just want it to stand up. Not quite high enough, but who cares? Yeah. Plenty of little ones. I don't think I've painted enough. I've made loads, but not painted them. Think of something else, yeah. Maybe not the mushrooms then. Something else. It's got to be something else. I honestly can't think of anything offhand. I got my little Christmas box. Pretty sure I got bigger trees than that somewhere. Given an idea of what to do, and it's going to end up a full-blown project. And what am I like? Oh look, there's some hearty clay that's gone hard. My mind's gone blank, you know. I also think George would have looked good in there, but I can't find him. Anyway. Oh, well done, Sue. Tiny house. Sue, you know my stash better than I do. These are the slip art tiny houses that I've already made and pre-primed. Yes, indeed. Oh, look at that. That might be a little bit too big with that piece in there. Oh, look. That one's going to be too tall, and I think that'll be too small. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, give me your address and I'll send you some. I'm sure I got plenty here. So, I don't want the house to stick. A bit of a garden, maybe, or try. Yeah, so while it's wet, I could still. Right, where's me roller? Absolutely so. I do post all over the world, you know. So just making it a little bit flat because of the thick. It does have steps. Because we want it to stick as well. Okay. Doesn't matter about the back so much. Yes. Well, that means getting the drill out, so. I'm ruining a pair of fairy lights. I think I've only got the big ones left. I've got ones with a cork, and it's too big to fit in the bottom. Yeah. They're the only ones I got. Right. I'm going to spray that. I need some. Oh, what have I got? Oh, purple. I think I'm scorched. 2 minutes down. That would have been perfect. What's that? Olive. And these are old. I don't even know if they work. I have a spray station, you know. Hi, Lamia. That look grassy. Looks grassy to me. So you can spray it while it's wet and it'll just dry on. It's not an issue. Take a bit longer to dry, but there we are. Does it matter? No. Quite liking that already. It's got like kind of turned bits of brown, bits of green. That's because there's a vintage mint spray, ink spray. Don't know if that's still plugged. Still plugged in. So I'm just pushing that down into like little sharpened things. It looks more like grass than anything else. I'm just going to use a ball tool to kind of round this out so it looks like a bush. It's going to be up against a wall, so it's not going to matter. So I use the larger ball tool and then the smaller end to work that in. Okay. I'm able to squish that against the side. Like I said, because the hardy clay has its own glue in itself, it should stick. Yeah. Need to just push it in a bit because it'll get caught on the side, I think. If you feel it's not sticking, Just pop a bit of glue in there. I don't feel it sticking. Come on out, glue. I got some more glue somewhere. Use a bit of this, I think. Yeah, I thought it wasn't sticking, but it is now. If in doubt, just give it some glue. Yeah, just work it around so it just looks more natural. There's some flowers and whatnot there as well. Soon. Flowers, flowers, flowers. It's not going to work. I need a darker green now, if I can find one. There's the olive. If you need brown, got some of the leather stamperia. Make that a bit darker. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So I've got the Lindy's Ponderosa Pines Olive. There we are. It's a nice green. Ooh, done it again. No purple allowed. Maybe later. Should spray it, but then it'll go everywhere. You don't want it everywhere. Oh, look, what's left is just about enough. Give the appearance. Keep that in hand because that'll be nice for the put some moss bits on. Right. So much for using just the arty clay. That's fine. So I'm doing it scruffy as I can so that it'll give it a bit of what's the word? Natural looking rather than painted looking. It's more like natural stone. Yes. What would I do without you, Sue? Looks like I picked up some of the green there. That's fine. We'll just mix it in. I know I have. I don't know if I've got the Lindy's in stock. I don't have that much yet. So I'm just using a bit of the brown to fill up the white, the little bushes. Give it a bit of shadow. How's that looking? It's just the starburst. Yeah, I've been meaning to fill up. I know that they're bringing more out all the time with the shakers. And every time I keep thinking, right, I'll do that, something else comes along, like it does. So if anybody wants to order some Lindy's and in any specific colour or set that they need, just let me know, because I will do an order. This reminds me of the Cotswold stone. Right, let's do darker on the left, should we? Maybe. It's gone quite cute already. Use the bigger brush for this. Should have put some water in it, I think. Brush it out a little. Too many lines. I think it's gone like that because I've run out of primer, so it's soaked right in. It's not allowing me to play. That's okay. We'll just do it darker on the back and figure out something else to put in there. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Got lots of brown now. We'll just make this more messy so it won't look as bad. There we go. So that's the important bit of using a gesso or a primer. Still a little one. It fell on the floor. See you soon, Lizzie. Make under the eaves a bit darker, but I might need to use something else, different colour, maybe. There we are. All because I wanted to show off moulds. I've cramped up my workspace, so it's a bit dodgy. That's fine. You don't need a huge workspace, you know. Sometimes it's nice. The bigger space I got, the biggest bit I'll fill it. Right, okay. So I think that looks okay so far. There we are. I haven't quite caught on there, so that's good. Right. Keep using this cream until it's gone, I think. It's because it's like a miniature for you, Sue. That's what it is. Not quite, what's the word? Precise in its size for a miniature, but a miniature it is. So what's everybody doing this afternoon? Anything exciting? Or been doing anything exciting? Nothing, no me. My husband's cooking us dinner. Although I've got to finish in time to do the gravy. So it shouldn't be too long anyway. I'm saying that though, I always say I'm not going to be long, and then 3 hours later I'm still going. How's that? Yeah, I have offered to share my how I make my gravy to him, but he's like, oh, no, 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 no. Sounds like too much work. He's happy to use the powdered gravy, and I'm like, oh, no, no, no. No powdered gravy. He seems to like it, so who are we to judge? Right. What else am I going to do on that? Or anything in particular? Not sure what to do on the back there. I think I might paint it and then spray it. Is that paint? So it looks too messy. Mm-mm. Should give it a base then, so when I put the ink back on, it should all be the same. Well, now we'll look a bit more like stucco, I think. We don't mind. Yeah, so you don't have to be too fussy with things like this. Although I do tend to fuss. Hi, Joan. It's brown sauce. Yeah, it's not the best, is it? Just saying, Joan, that my hubby likes Bisto, whereas I prefer to make my own. Hi, Sylvia. So I'm on gravy duty. Oh, which mould? Which mould, Joan? Can't use that one now. Oh, this is snip art. They come in little packets, and then you put them together. I'll go downstairs and get one now and show you. There you go. Yeah, they're the snip art tenement houses. Get one. I don't think I got one for you. Yeah, they're called Tiny Town. So they come like that, and you just glue them together. That is that one. So I think that one's that one. I think that will be about the same size. It's not quite the same one. It's about the same size. I got lots of different sizes, I think. So they work in the same way as the house. So I ordered about 5 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. I thought they would have been here by now, but maybe Marta's busy. So I sent an email last week. Hopefully they'll be in very soon. Because of the big order, I suppose she's got to cut them. She wouldn't have everything in stock. So we'll see. So my point was with this, it's going to sit over there. Could put some flowers and whatnot in there, I suppose, just to doll it all up and finish it off. So still got a bit of clay left. I pulled out. So I'm thinking what we could put on the top to see. I want to hide that, but I don't know what with. Oh, hello. Put that on the top there. Yes. Okay, we're happy with that. What was I going to use? So I think this might be dry enough to try again. I am going to attempt. So there should be enough mica in here to get the words. Fingers crossed it's dry enough. Could be drier again. Right. I am both the push, the pull, a fluid dance between dark and light. I am the pause. I don't know if what that word means. I think it's the flush something. Not pushed it far enough in to get the words again. I'm going to do it again now. So the words don't quite. Right. Please, 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 please. Oh, the pause between day and night. Right. Okay. The something of the pages of your favorite book. An exquisite. Oh, I can't read that word. Looks like vintage wine. Oh yeah. See, look, they do come out. So even though it's quite a thick clay, you can pick up very minuscule details. And this would obviously, you could actually put that whole plaque on a card, as long as it's about 350 GSM, and that 350 GSM will hold that for sure. What else we've got there? I was going to use the Stamperia. Oh, it doesn't even look straight. There you go. Don't know what that black is, where it came from. Never mind. Okay. So when you're just filling it in, just work it all the way down. She was pushed all the way into the mould. Far too much, Liam. Very simple to do. Just keep working it down. If it goes over the edge, just push it back in. Otherwise you'll have to snip it off after, so it's not worth it. But I'll do it now while it's wet. There we go. I don't know. And then the first bit. And then maybe a bit round the edge and bottom. So I am going to put a bit of glue on it because it's not as sticky because it's been drying on the side there. So I know a few of my customers are looking to decorate bottles. So this is what you would use. Because if you use resin, what you'll find is as you dry in the resin, you will need to put some heat on it to get it shaped round, you know. And the heat on the bottle might crack the bottle. I'm just going to fix this in. It looks as if it's part of it. And meant to be. Go. Yeah, I can hardly see the seam now. I don't think it needs much else, does it? Bit down the bottom, maybe. I'm going to need 2 of them to go all the way around the bottom, I think. Way too much. Popped out lovely on that one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sue. Which way? That way, I think. Oops. A bit. Just check. Oh, that's not the lid. Just checking how far the lid goes. There we go. Perfect. Just remember to take the lid off before you finish, otherwise it'll all stick together. If you do want to change your mind and put a little flat light in there, you could. Oh, it takes ages for the comments to come up. I'm finding it worse on YouTube now. It used to come up immediately. I think they're on YouTube, Joe, and that's probably why you can't see many comments. Put glue on it, yeah. Yes, I know, and it's worse if I'm using StreamYard, which is what I'm using. It won't even let me stream to our group, Mad Archers. It's like as if it's not my group anymore. I'm like, really? Right, we know it's going to shrink. So I'm trying to marry these up. Otherwise, it'll shrink and break apart. There we go. I think that's enough. I don't think it needs anything else. Apart from a bit of a clean, maybe? Right. So there's a couple of ways of using the hearty clay. That's, sorry, the decoration. We've used it on the bottom there to make the grass. We've also made a little bush. You've sawn my mushrooms. You can sculpt with it. For me, I just find it a bit of an all-rounder. When it dries light enough that you can make cards with it. What else? So you've seen me do this before. It's part of my mushroom class. Very simple. You have mushroom. So was that 3 ways, 4 ways maybe? What else can we do with the clay? Oh, using the texture impressions, but you can also stamp into it. Didn't come out very well, did it? So you can stamp into it. And this is what I showed when I first came on. This was for a Zuri challenge back about 2 or 3 years ago. And yes, that's what I used for this. It was a texture sheet. So you can either roll it out onto the texture sheet and then place on, or while it's on, you can impress the texture sheet on it. So I think this one was something to do with the Egyptian, maybe. Texture sheet. And some micro beads. And then this was I think this is the Prima mould. And this is the Prima mould. The rope mould, I think it's I'm not sure if that was Prima or if that was from one of Lady Vagabond's moulds. I can't remember. So yes. So you can decorate a bottle with it as well. Like I said, if you use resin, you would have to melt this onto the bottle so that the resin will bend over the bottle. It's always worrying then if you're decorating a full bottle because there's alcohol inside, usually. So just be careful. Just be careful. Well, I think that's it. I think we've done quite well. Moulding, sculpting, decorating, stamping into, flat out on texture. Loads of texture mould again. Yeah, so this was the Stamperia Cosmos one. Right, where's me? I found it. Yeah. So that's how you could use it on the bottles to decorate, the whole background bit. Yeah, embossing folders will work as well. I got lots of old ones. I mean, donkeys use old ones. Oh, I don't know where they've gone. They're the old Sizzix ones. Oh. I don't know if you can still hear me, but it looks like I've gone on the camera. Am I back? Am I back? Something went really weird. Oh, good. Did I disappear? Because something went wrong with my camera, I think. Went really weird. There we go. So you can actually colour it with a mica as well. As you can see, it's turning pink from that pink stuff that we had on there. So I know lots of people have said, oh, I can't use Hearty, it goes funny on me, it doesn't work as well. But I just want you to know that you might not be using the right Hearty. Okay, so you've got Hearty Soft in the silver packet, and you've got Hearty Clay in the white. in the white packet. It's not the same stuff. This also is not the same stuff. This is the stuff you use to colour your hearty clay. You wouldn't use it, they're not far off the same price, you know? So you wouldn't use a whole lot of, I'm pretty sure the bottom bit is fine. Yeah. So it's got a different consistency. I don't know. Let me show you. See the difference in consistency? It's not the same. And that's why people struggle with it. So you would use a pinch of this yellow with the white. Mix it in. Yeah, you've got to make sure you've got the right one. And then you've got still the right consistency. See the difference? It's like really stretchy stuff. So that's what you use, a tiny bit of this. I mean, obviously, the more you use, the darker it'll go. There you go. So it's not far off that colour because I used a lot more of it. I don't know if I've opened this one. Yeah. The darker the colour, the less you need of it. I think I might have overstretched this one. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, absolutely deep colours because I only put a tiny bit of that red. And it's already bright orange. This yellow's nearly gone. Yeah, so that's what you do. You would use your own colours. I think I've opened that. You'd use the colours to colour the clay. I hope that's helpful. If anybody needs the colours, let me know because I don't have the colours in stock. And if anybody wants the porcelain clay, I can also get that in stock, so just let me know. It's not my favourite thing, the porcelain clay, so I'm not one for making flowers and leaves, and which is what it's quite good for. I'm not one for using it, so just let me know. Thank you very much for your company, everybody. And I hope to see you next week. See you soon. So don't forget to message me. Bye.